that be?
I'm B. I represent the Thanksgiving police.
I think you made a mistake, sir.
Not as big as yours.
And then why are you here?
Now is not the time for Christmas music. That comes later.
If I don't listen to Christmas music, then what should I listen to?
What holiday comes after Halloween?
Christmas?
No! Thanksgiving! So you should listen to Thanksgiving music, not Christmas music. What a lovely, lovely voice!
Good morning, and welcome to another Thanksgiving vlog on this Thanksgiving Day. It is presently 7:11 my time, and the only reason why I'm even up this early is, hey, I'm a teacher, and my body is so used to certain schedules on certain days that on Thursday it was like, it's time to wake up, Phil. And I tried sleeping in, so I slept in till 7 o'clock. So, anyway, first of all, one thing that I am definitely thankful for is looking forward to a great weekend, spending a lot of time with family. So today, me and my wife are going to my Victoria's parents, and then after that, we're coming back home, picking up the dogs, packing up, and then driving to Three Rivers to spend a few days with my parents. So it's gonna be fun. So anyway, today, the song that you're going to hear is a new one. It's Every Thanksgiving. And I thought it was appropriate to do this song on this day. Also, it's going to be fun because I'm doing it really early. You're going to hear my bass voice a lot more than you normally do. Another thing, when I wrote this song, I'm trying to diversify Thanksgiving music a little bit. And so as a result, it's not always, you know, the super fun Grandma's Famous Corn Casseroles or My Mama's Stuffing is Better Than Yours. Like, those kind of things are fun. I love doing them. They're fun to write, but they're also harder to write if you don't want them to sound ridiculous. But if you look at, like, Christmas music, for instance, it's diverse. There's the fun songs, and then there's the more serious songs. And so, recently I've been, you know, working on the more serious vibe of Thanksgiving. And so that's more or less what this song follows. And the other thing is that, I could spend hours and hours trying to write a really complicated chord progression to make it like, oh man, this song is amazing. But, you know, when you look at most holiday music, it's pretty simple. It's mostly just 1-4-5s. And so when it comes to that, writing these songs are really easy. You just gotta find the right melody, something that works, and then go with it. So this song is Every Thanksgiving. So here we are, gathered at your table, giving you thanks for all we have. We bow our heads and say our prayers and feast away every Thanksgiving. Now I'll do it in the bass tone. So here we are, gathered at your table, giving you thanks for all we have. We bow our heads and say our prayers and feast away every Thanksgiving. Anyway, that is Every Thanksgiving. Another thing that I was planning on doing, but upon like further review, it's not quite ready yet. Partly like because when my wife heard it, she was like, "Man, I really like the tune, but I can't stand the lyrics. Like, the lyrics are terrible." And so I'm like, okay. So I'm definitely going to work on trying to write new lyrics for this. It might even get done before the end of this Thanksgiving, because I've got till 1 o'clock before any festivities begin. I've got some cleaning to do, but not too much. So I'm just going to give you a little sample of what's presently called first world problems, which the way it's presently set up is complaining about things that people do, and instead of being thankful for, hey, you're like, and this is more specifically centered at like people who live in first world countries, because they complain about a lot of stupid things. I mean, I find myself complaining about a lot of stupid things, and so we need to realize that that's stupid. Like, we're living in a first world country, and things that we take for granted other countries don't have at all, and that's what are we doing? We're idiots. And so here's a sample of what will formerly be known as first world problems. First world problems, The turkey's too big and takes too long to bake. Now we won't have enough time to bake the cake. First world problems, first world problems, The Wi-Fi's down again and I can't post this dish. My iPhone really sucks. I think I need a new one. First world problems, first world problems. So roughly the song goes like that, where it just kind of rotates between two different types of verses. And the reason why the song is that way is me and Chris sat down and wrote it together back sometime, I think in June or something, because we were just jamming out and we're like, oh, let's write a song, and we ended up writing that. And the song has two voices when I end up recording it, because it's got basically a melody and then a counter melody, and the counter melody goes along with the ooze, and hence why the verses sound two different ways, is because one person sings one, the other person sings the other. So when that gets done, I'll make sure that I have someone else singing, so that way you can hear the entire effect. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Spend the time with your family, because you never know when tragedy might strike. You never know when you might move halfway across the country. You don't know any of that. Things can change in an instant, and the moments we take for granted now can just be ripped away from you. And then you'll be like, man, I wish I would have savored those moments more. So, have a great Thanksgiving, and have a great day.
What are you thankful for when you cannot see